Realised YouTube won't have noise. Do now. Sweet. Come on, let me hand him over then.
I'm sure I can trust this stuff. My tree should flourish now. This will be a big help, especially with fussy crops like these. Here's a token of my gratitude. Plant this seed when you get a chance.
Right, what else we got? Might do that after these. I just want to wrap up the ones down here first. I think we've just got this one to do, which is about now. And then we've got some other fast travel I need to do in the area. I'll go for this one. So, interactions. What interaction? Sitting on my horse isn't really an interaction. I think it's above me.
Kindness does still exist.
Or she even.
You've done me a great.
What in the world?
That's a bloody kid. Don't make me pick it up. Yeah, I've got to do.
Taught them a valuable lesson to keep your scruffy hands off me.
That tattoo, it's you.
You rotten scum! Let's be honest. Stealing from outlaws can possibly be a crime. Oh, I'm serious. The coin just magically appeared in my hands. I never took it.
Run.
They were practically asking
Hiya!
On the wrong way.
Surely losing your
By what?
better than losing your life.
I'll see if we can wiggle our way down.
Yeah. Run. Hop. Run.
Here we go. Right. Try to get out of here now. I just want to check all my chats are working quickly.
Run.
YouTube, Twitch, Kick, yep, all looks good.
Can afford ale. They surely won't miss their coin.
Hello? Is anyone there? If this keeps up... You! It's still dangerous here. Get down, quickly. The coachman. Where's the coachman gone?
It's all right. You can get up.
Blast! Are we safe now, or shall more of them spring upon us? We can't keep hiding here. We need to get moving. I must ask a favor. Take this carriage and drive me to Hawkstone Ruins. I'm no good at the reins, so I'll need to rely on you. Let's make haste before they return.
Oh, this is going to be annoying. The bounty should stay there now. I mean, that's Hawkstone Ruins, but it looks like it's wanting to go further than that.
I was nearly crow feed. I can still feel my heart pounding. About earlier. I was just waiting for the right moment. I survived. So that's what matters, isn't it? I've had my fill of this sort of thing. I'd rather not live through it again. I truly owe you for today. Thank you.
Ah! Big cutscenes, man. That's definitely not why we killed him.
Yeah. Hiya. Mind yourself out there. Here you are.
Oh, you caught the sneaky bastard. Thanks. You know, I was about to start an investigation myself, but you got him. So that's that. Well, I'll be here next time, I'm sure.
That's not nice.
haven't been getting fabrics with new patterns. And I think that's the reason why customers haven't been coming as often. I know the person who sometimes brings rare fabrics now and then. If you see him, could you ask him to send any new ones here as well?
Yeah, what do you want?
Ah, new fabric. I see. I'd be happy to, as long as I'm paid for it. I'm set to receive some fabric with unique patterns soon. I'll send it over the day it comes in.
I can feel the energy of the sanctuary stirring once more. As a witch, I'm glad to have fulfilled my duty. Though without you, it would have been impossible. It was no small task. I'm sincerely thankful. But your journey is far from over. I pray fortune walks beside you. My wares may hold no great wonder, but something might spark your curiosity. My wares may... I wish you safe travels.
trying to wrap up a couple of quests.
Finally! Fine bit of work. Hats off to you. Seeing the grain stack grow higher and higher kept me awake at night. Now I can breathe easy and enjoy the fruits of this bountiful harvest. Bless the children. They absolutely love watching the windmill spin. And their parents are overjoyed their grain won't spoil. It's all thanks to you, so please take this, a token of our gratitude. You're always welcome here.
Fine, because we're heading up there soon.
The leather smells. That smells really pleasant. Should keep his nose happy. Thanks for going through all the trouble of finding it.
Just thought actually, I've probably got a load of that's not included yet. Before I crack on anywhere, let's research there. I think it's in this one there's research as well.
Should butcher you for that.
Knowledge grows more powerful the more it is shared. Research. Next time, I'll share even more interest.
close to the processor board. In truth, this is the foundry's most critical area. If a fault ever struck here, chaos would follow. Most of the foundry's work draws metal from this place. It's built with care. Cannot stop, even for a moment. The entire process is automated. No hands needed. Always strive for the highest efficiency.
Hey, you.
Next time, we'll raise the heat. We're testing metals for new equipment. Only those that endure the furnace's fury are chosen. This is far beyond a mere test of heat resistance. We must forge gear that can take a direct burst of fire in battle. Perhaps even blades that carry flame themselves.
Go lose yourself. Hey, you.
Even as tech advances and new power sources have transformed weapons greatly. Yet the raw, simple force of traditional weapons cannot be dismissed. Gunpowder alone surpasses most weapons in sheer destructive power. Sulfur is its core component, which is why I study it. By understanding sulfur's nature, we'll find new ways to wield it.
Should put the use of that.
New discoveries await us today.
No, what I want.
I shall write down our discussion.
Start with that one.
Before I forget.
Really annoying.
Progress never stops, and neither do we. And if you're ever in need of a new experiment, come see me.
Run!
Use the right material, and you've seen our prized device made from a highly conductive alloy. This device was constructed from an alloy with the highest conductivity ratio yet. In practice, this means it carries power faster with less loss. It's far more efficient. So, when applied to weaponry, it will certainly quicken response times. The battlefield victory is determined in the span of a heartbeat. This is crucial work.
New discoveries await us today. I look forward to another. A chance to work together.
Do your best. I'll cut you down to size.
I don't know why that's not clearing, so I'm just going to leave that for now. We've definitely cleared that before. It's not saying reblockaded, is it? I remember clearing this, but it's not saying reblockaded. Give over, man. Beatrix Hills. Hello everyone and welcome to Gore. This is just how to do the mysterious NG or ancient ruins at the Beatrix Hills. For this is just to the north of Delicia, or northwest of the actual Delicia castle. So let's crack on with this one. We do have a puzzle similar to this earlier in the game, and you basically just need to essentially connect all the pathways without repeating any roads or stepping off from where you're at. Is what you're aiming for. So I'm just quickly working this one out in my head. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need to go around to the right, then up to the top. Now, do this slowly, because if your character does walk too far or even just step off slightly, it just kind of resets the puzzle, which is very annoying when this happens. So just keep heading around and just keep your movement kind of consistent. Now with this one, I don't think all squares need using. I think it's just the fact of not repeating a square. So I'm just going to test that now and head down to the one that we need to go to. Okay, so we need to go all the way around the outside to get up to that one. Again, be very careful when you're moving. My character nearly bugged out there and made me reset essentially. And try when you're doing like the last square of the puzzle as well to make sure you get as far on the square as the game's going to let you. Because mine nearly kind of got stuck there as well because of that. So this one, down to this one. Okay, we're done so far. This one looks simple enough, I believe. Let me just double check. Pretty sure I just want to go down and around, but I don't want to block. Yeah, I'm fine here. Like that, I nearly went on to the other step. I'm glad I didn't. Because that'd have been a full reset of the puzzle. Again, I'm probably rushing it a bit. One, because I'm on video, but two, because I'm near the end as well. So just try and make sure you're being careful on every step as you go around. And then once you've done this one here, where you kind of do the full puzzle, that will complete, where you've actually had to use every single square. And that'll finish off the puzzle for you, allowing you access to complete this. I do hope this helps. Do please enjoy, like, comment, and subscribe.
Can you handle a wagon? The blasted driver took my coin and ran off. I need these goods taken to the iron cooler stop at once. Will you help me? Make the delivery on time and I'll reward you handsomely. I beg you, there's no time to lose.
No time to lose. The first thing that these horses do is get stuck. Huh? Oh, did we have to wait for some twat to get on the fucking wagon?
Wait, you there? Can you handle the wagon? The blasted driver took my coin and ran off. I need these goods taken to the iron corner shop at once. Will you help me? Make the delivery on time and I'll reward you handsomely. I beg you. There's no time to lose.
There's no time to lose. Well, he's sure rushing his ass about it, isn't he? Look at that.
Up ahead, turn right. Oh, we were meant to use a reserve wagon. Are you serious? A weight limit? I've never heard of such nonsense before. Nothing's gone right all day. It's been an absolute mess of a day. I wasn't even supposed to be handling this job. But I couldn't pass up such a big contract. I got greedy, and now look at me. These goods are for someone important aboard the Iron Crawler. If we're late, I'll have to pay back the entire advance. After all I've been through to get here. Think of it as saving a man's life. And drive those horses hard. Up ahead, turn left. Bandits, get moving! We must hurry. We've no time. Stops to the right. Keep to the wall. Praise the sun, it hasn't departed yet. We're almost there now.
What's gone on with this? I'm just going to reset it. You wanted me to drive here, and then I drive you here, and then it's still not happy, and now I need to fucking... What there? Yeah, expected.
a reserved wagon. Are you serious? A weight limit? I've never heard of such nonsense before. Nothing's gone right all day. It's been an absolute mess of a day. I wasn't even supposed to be handling this job. But I couldn't pass up such a big contract. I got greedy, and now look at me. These goods are for someone important aboard the iron crawler. If we're late, I'll have to pay that the entire advance. After all I've been through to get here. Think of it as saving a man's life. And drive those horses hard. Up ahead, turn left. Bandits, get moving! We must hurry! We've no time!
What is going on? Oh my lord, he's not left, he's up back at fucking wagon. Dude decided to have a fucking back roll on it. What is going on? Ride the horses harder and can't even fucking stay on it, little shit. Sheesh. Kind of just want to cut through the hill there now.
Use a reserved wagon. Are you serious? A weight limit? I've never heard of such nonsense before. Nothing's gone right all day. It's been an absolute mess of a day. I wasn't even supposed to be handling this job. But I couldn't pass up such a big contract. I got greedy, and now look at me. These goods are for someone important aboard the iron crawler. If we're late, I'll have to pay that the entire advance. After all I've been through to get here. Think of it as saving a man's life. And drive those horses hard. Up ahead, turn left. Bandits, get moving! We must hurry. We've no time. The stop's to the right. Keep to the wall. Praise the sun, it hasn't departed yet. We're almost there now.
Valuables. Which valuables, man? I think it's just the jar, maybe. I'm gonna try something stupid.
We were meant to use a reserve wagon. Are you serious? A weight limit? I've never heard of such nonsense before. Nothing's gone right all day. It's been an absolute mess of a day. I wasn't even supposed to be handling this job. But I couldn't pass up such a big contract. I got greedy, and now look at me. These goods are for someone important aboard the Iron Crawler. If we're late, I'll have to pay back the entire advance. After all I've been through to get here. Think of it as saving a man's life. And drive those horses hard. The stop's to the right. Keep to the wall. Praise the sun, it hasn't departed yet.
Where did the random box come from? Oh my lord.
Up ahead, turn right. We were meant to use a reserve wagon. Are you serious? A weight limit? I've never heard of such nonsense before. Nothing's gone right all day. It's been an absolute mess of a day. I wasn't even supposed to be handling this job. But I couldn't pass up such a big contract. I got greedy, and now look at me. These goods are for someone important aboard the Iron Crawler. If we're late, I'll have to pay back the entire advance. After all I've been through to get here. Think of it as saving a man's life. And drive those horses hard. The stop's to the right. Keep to the wall. Praise the sun, it hasn't departed yet. We're almost there now.
How do I get this jar off my back? No! Oh my lord! Stop putting every single control on the same button! This stupid ass game, man. Get on, now. It's like the simplest quest in the game. And because the controls are so clunky, it just keeps bugging out.
Up ahead, turn right.
No, I'm going my own way, because one, it's much faster. Yeah, it's a bit riskier.
Are you serious? A weight limit? I've never heard of such nonsense before. Nothing's
I've heard of such nonsense about 50 times in a row because of you. Shut up.
I wasn't even supposed to be handling this job. But I couldn't pass up such a big contract. I got greedy, and now look at me. These goods are for someone important aboard the Iron Crawler. If we're late, I'll have to pay back the entire advance. After all I've been through to get here. Think of it as saving a man's life. And drive those horses hard. The stop's to the right. Keep to the wall. Praise the sun, it hasn't departed yet. We're almost there now.
Honestly, how late can you possibly be? I've been all nerves. Certainly Iron Crawler would depart before your arrival. You managed to bring the goods unscathed, I trust. If you only understood their worth. But never mind. There's little point lecturing the blind to their worth. Regardless, thank you for delivering them. At last, I can return to the manor in peace. Next time we meet, I hope you'll have learned to move a little quicker.
Oh, that was ridiculously complicated. It'd have been faster to just give me the jar and just let me ride all the way up there. Right, we're using a horse and cart to do one jar.
grew up on the same street. But a few days ago, we had the most daft argument. He works hard every day out on the streets. But I didn't think to see things from his perspective. I want to say sorry, but it doesn't feel right going empty-handed. I think we could just laugh it off once we sit down together over some grilled meat. Could you bring me 2 nice cuts? I'll grill them and share them with him and put the past behind us.
Tender meat. Tender meat, tender meat, tender meat.
That's the sort of red you only see from the freshest meat. You won't regret it. A full... I'm always open. Come by any time.
If I ever sell bad meat, I'll go on the chopping block myself.
Oh, this meat's better than I thought it'd be. Once the meat's sizzling on the fire, maybe it'll lighten up a bit. When we turned our backs on each other the other day, I really thought that was it. But with all this, I feel much more at peace. And we'll be able to laugh again, like the good old days. Thank you so much.
So this is the herb that can soothe my throat. It's got a nice, gentle smell. Oh, my throat feels better already, just from smelling it. I'll brew this up and drink it. Thanks for being so thoughtful.
The biggest catch requires the greatest patience.
Scales, wheels. Um. Actually, not, do we? This one. That one, maybe. I think I might be missing some ancient ruins. Hello everyone and welcome to Gore. This is how to do the mysterious energy or ancient ruins between the Haunted Hill and Freezing Falls, usually known as the Haunted Hill puzzle, but I kind of made a guide earlier with this one as the Haunted Hill puzzle, so I don't know which to call it as, but we'll crack on with this anyway. It's built above the N in Hanand, and what you want to do is head round to the side, which has this kind of like weighing scale symbol here. And then the pedestal will pop up, which you're going to collect the gear from at the end. You should also have like a memory to interact with here where you can observe a skill, and that skill is going to be on the Nature's Snare, I think it's called. So it'll be on the Spirit side, and then it's on... not completely losing out, Nature Snare, here we go. And basically all it's saying to do is rotate the... I'm just enter focus mode. So enter focus mode and then rotate your right analog stick, which will then start creating this kind of spinning wind. And that's essentially what it's asking you to do, and I thought that was the point here, but maybe we need to do it on the actual... or with the actual item itself. Now you don't want to get too close, because I imagine when this kicks up, chance of it hitting you as well, so be careful of that. But you basically want to make sure you just get this going. This does consume spirit whilst you're rotating it, so do be careful of that. And what you'll see when you raise it up is that the water in the area will start to drain. So you want to do that with that one, and then you want to head over to the other one and do the same thing. Obviously you want to do this before... I'm going to cancel that. I don't think the water starts refilling, does it? No, it doesn't. Good. Yeah, so you now want to head over to this one and then just do the same thing here. Get close enough so that it will interact. Evidently not where I'm stood there, so let's try to get to the corner of the platform again. And this one just doesn't want to go. Why is this one not working? Do I maybe need to drain the water a bit more on the other one? Okay, if it's not working, try focus punch it. So it looks like that did something. No. Why did that work? Okay, so if you're having the issue, which I just did then, you can see the memory now as well. But if you're having the issue like I just did, where this one isn't rotated when you come to use the niche star on it, come back to the first one, just rotate it a bit longer. It will drain the water just a fraction, although not really noticeable. And then head back over to this one and then use your niche snare again. Now, I've already started using it, which is why my water level is so low in comparison. I'm just going to start the video again. It'll be easier. Gonna be easier. Hello everyone and welcome to Gore. This is how to do the mysterious energy at the Haunted Hill, or at least to the east of Haunted Hill anyway. There is another cabin over this way I do have another video on. I think I've called it the Hunter's Cabin rather than Haunted Hill maybe. But there's a graveyard over there for a different one. This is the Haunted Hill one, and that's the one we're focusing on here. Just above the end in Hanand and the midpoint between Haunted Hill and Three Saints Falls. At least the text for them on the map. Cracking on with this, what you'll see kind of opposite the corner that I'm at, you've got this kind of I don't know, I thought it were a weighing scale at first. It's not, it's more like a windmill once we get it going. But we're going to head around there first and we'll get some more bits from here. Now when you approach, you will get the pedestal where the abyss artifact's going to pop out from, and you'll also be able to observe the skill point for the nature snare when you approach this character. Now I've already got it, so sorry, observed it. If you do already have the skill point, you'll still be able to observe it. And if you ever do reset skill points, you'll just get it back. Now you don't need to get this log out of the way, but you can just to make your life a little bit easier if you want to. However, what we want to do is look at, I'm going to call it a windmill, it's just easier. And then we're going to use the nature snare ability on it, which we've just got from observing that. And that's under, it's not keen senses, it's this one here. So what this essentially is telling us to do is go into focus mode, and then essentially for those on controller, I'm going to use the right analog stick and just spin it around, and this will start raising the platform and draining the water, and that's what we're wanting from this. You want to keep it going for a little bit because it will drain the water a bit more, although you may not notice it. You don't want to keep it going for too long because it will only drain a certain amount. Now what we are after is the platform over there being a bit more out of the water, because I'm going to try lift this one up a little bit more just to drain it, because what we'll get is if it's not enough out of the water, you basically need to use the same ability we're doing here but over there, and if it's still too much in the water you won't be able to do that. So I'm just going to lift this up and keep it going just for a little bit longer, just so we can use the same over there. So if you do get stuck on the other one where it's not starting or it's not rotating, just head back to this one and give it another spin, which just allows it to drain the water a little bit more. Now that's stopped me by itself, so I'm going to assume that that's out of the water enough. So if I now head over to this one, I'm going to do the same thing. Do be aware of your focus meter, unlike me, and make sure you got enough focus for this. Obviously just sit in focus mode to recharge it if you do need to, like I'm having to do now. Once you then have enough spirit level, focus level, however you want to call it, just give this another spin, and this is the only other one you need to do. So just keep this going until all the water's gone. I'm pretty sure these do stop by themselves once they've drained all the water, because that's what seemed to happen with the first one. I didn't know that, but then once you keep this going, the puzzle will complete, now allowing you to collect the Abyss artifact from this, where we was earlier. I do hope this helps. Do please enjoy, like, comment and subscribe. That's not what I have to. I was after this one here, maybe. Done that. That's fine. Let's get this one done. Hello everyone and welcome to Gore. This is just how to do the Beatrix Gorge, Mysterious Energy or Ancient Ruins puzzle, however you want to call it. Now, with this one, the puzzle itself is almost the same or pretty much the same as the one in Hanand for the Haunted Hills one I'm over here above the end. But we're not on that one, we're on this one, so let's focus on this. The main difference is when we approach this one, all the platforms are going to sink into the water, which you can see kind of still vanishing away now. However, down to my right here, we do have this kind of windmill item, which is essentially what we're after for this. Now, you do need to have the Nature Snare ability unlocked, so make sure you have this ready. And also make sure you have a decent amount of spirit or focus. Obviously charge it up before you start if needs be. But once done, what we're going to do is go into the Nature Snare ability. So on controller, we're just rotating the right analog when we're near this windmill. And we're just going to keep it going, which will start draining the water and I believe should lift that platform out of the ground. Or not, apparently. So I'm just going to drag it a little bit closer just in case that's me in the wrong position maybe. Okay, that looks more promising. So we're just going to keep it spinning, and as this spins it will drain the water and raise the platform. Now we want to keep this going for a little bit because it will still be draining the water even though it's below the platform. Now last time I did this on the other puzzle, we got to a certain point and then it basically forced me to stop. But I feel that's probably drained enough that, yeah, there we go, we can see the other windmill over here. So I'm just going to charge up my focus just a little bit and then we'll do the exact same thing on this one, which should basically complete the puzzle for us, unless there is a third for this one. There was only two in the other puzzle. Yes, like I said again, we're just going to keep going and just allow it to keep completing, pushing its way up out of the water, and it will drain the water as well as it does this. Then once it's drained the water fully, it will unlock the artifact or pillar in the middle of the platform where you can just go over and then collect it, completing this puzzle for you. I do hope this helps, and do please enjoy, like, comment and subscribe.
Masterpieces. How could my heart ever be?
You're looking what?
Huh? Cliff!
Still chasing women, I see.
You wound me, sir. Don't misunderstand. I'm but a faithful butterfly, loyal to a single bloom.
Right. You count each woman as a separate petal.
Wait, what? Cliff, must you always cast a pall over everything? Without beauty, my heart forgets its rhythm. That's not what matters now. You survived, and the other?
We're gathering again.
The lantern I thought snuffed out burns still, and the heartbeat lapsed into long silent stirs again. Bring returns to my once hollow chest. Oh, laugh a little. You'd sour the wine at a wedding. Anyway, Hernan's Howling Hill. I've got a good feeling. Surely fair flowers await. Then I'd best ready myself to tend their petals.
What are you plotting this time?
Plotting? Plotting sounds so sinister. I just know the effort it takes to coax those petals open.
Effort.
Indeed. Down this path lies a hill demanding heaps of it. My effort, that is. Come if you're curious.
Grab that, head to that.
You better watch yourself.
Enjoying the day?
My thanks. You'll find it useful. Hello. All right. Vanished.
Something wrong?
Who are you? I'll agree, see. Well, I hardly know how to say this. There's been a theft. A full set of porcelain, bound for a noble house, has gone missing without a trace. There are no signs of forced entry, so I fear it was one of our own. To think something so disgraceful could happen under my roof. Trade is built on trust. If word gets out, our reputation could shatter like glass. Oh, truly, this is a disaster.
The lights make the streets kinder after dark.
I didn't see anyone suspicious.
Know anything about the stolen ceramics?
Huh? What did the trade postmaster send you? Well, I'll tell you. Was guarding the storehouse entrance since early morning that day. Now, just before lunchtime, the storehouse master and the appraiser left one after the other. The foreman also stepped out for a break, but I'm sure he left empty-handed. Now, not long after, the porcelain went missing, and Tarbo started making a fuss. The foreman came back around lunch. Now, if he is the culprit, I'd love to know how he managed it.
Be well. If this all falls on my
The
shoulders,
chief's had a
I'm
robbery at the
ruined.
trade post.
Oh, you think he's the only one in trouble? I'm the warehouse master. I'll be held accountable too. Hear me out. That day, I started my inspections just after dawn. Worked for a good while, then went to the office to get the ledgers in order. A trader was meant to come by that evening. I came back after lunch, around midday, and by then, the porcelain was already gone. So how can I answer for something that happened when I wasn't even there?
How fare you?
Yeah. Yeah.
got everything set what I'd done, and there's a fair bit I don't.
Well, this
Do
is
you know
definitely
anything
the
about the
strangest
recent
thing. Oh, did the trade postmaster send you? That morning, if I remember correctly, I arrived at the warehouse just after sunrise. I spent my morning checking the ceramics, as usual. I am an appraiser, after all. Then I left to go meet someone for a commission. By the time I returned, the sun was already high in the sky. The warehouse was in an uproar over the vanished porcelain. I swear I have no idea how it happened.
Do you
Can't
know
concentrate.
anything about the porcelain?
Can't get any peace. Not much. I've been in the warehouse since sunrise, packing crates. Place was already in uproar when I arrived. Honestly, no one was working. Just shouting their heads off. I heard Dervin move the porcelain. So wouldn't he be the prime suspect? Me, I was stuck in the warehouse all morning. Not even time for a piss. That's how I was there to notice the porcelain went missing.
I think it's
Bloody hell.
Do you know anything about the trade post theft?
Me? I probably know less than anyone. I don't work there, I'm just a merchant passing through. I did go to the warehouse that day, but on unrelated business. I just checked the goods I came for and I left right away.
And when was that?
I couldn't say the exact time, but the sun was already setting. I didn't even hear about the theft until much later. Honest, just ask the storehouse master.
Horror.
I tip my cap.
They're the scariest of all insects.
Still got one more to question.
Welcome. Ask if you need anything.
Where did I stumble upon a tomato, I wonder?
Yeah, what do you want?
So, moving the porcelain makes me
Are you the one behind the theft?
Who are you? I told them a dozen times. I didn't do it. I was working from dawn until the sun was up high in the sky. The whole morning through. And the porcelain was right there. I swear it. The appraiser saw it too. I only stepped out to rest for a moment. Was exhausted. And when I came back, it had already been stolen. If you doubt me, go ask Grano, the storehouse guard. He should know. He was posted there around midday.
He said it was there all morning.
Hey, what?
What's the quest called? Broken Silence. Oh.
So, you're tracking down the culprit. As expected of a Greymane. You have my gratitude. So, do you have a suspect in mind? Let's go over everyone's stories together. First, what did you learn from the appraiser, Renetta? Call it a trade master's instinct. I feel like we're missing something vital.
I beg your assistance once more.
So, you're tracking down the culprit. As expected of a Greymane. You have my gratitude. So, do you have a suspect in mind? Let's go over everyone's stories together. First, what did you learn from the appraiser, Renetta? That gives us a rough idea of the time of theft. If you trust her account, that is. And what about Oswald, warehouse master? Given the timing, merchant might be, well, Then there's the foreman, the most likely suspect. And Granno, the guard. His testimony is likely reliable. Did you speak with Parbo, the packer? He claims he never left the storehouse, and yet he didn't see the culprit. Careless, if you ask. And the merchant? Oh, well, I feel sorry for her, being dragged into this. I trust you also spoke with Granno, the guard. Did his testimony reveal any clues? All right, let's piece this together. The storehouse master left first. Then the merchant went out after checking her goods. Now that leaves the foreman, the last person to see the porcelain intact. Yet Granno swears he left empty-handed. Then who on earth could have committed the crime? And how? If we look closely at the timing, perhaps we'll find our answer.
Really let me go for that price?
Oh, just hand over the money and it'll be yours.
It's my reputation if it's fake.
So you're the one who stole the ceramics?
Get out of my way!
From now on, get your act together.
Whoa, whoa!
I caught him trying to fence the stolen goods.
I owe you a debt, Greymane. Well, it seems he packed up the porcelain and hid it away before smuggling it out. I'll see to it that our security procedures are tightened, so this never happens again. I'd like to keep this matter quiet. No need to let it tarnish the trading post's name.
Oh.
Oh, look how the heavens smile upon us. Cliff?
This is what you were talking about.
Aye, a veritable crown of jewels, fit for a queen. Look how they sparkle with splendor, bursts of brilliant ruby flame.
It's gonna be a monster, isn't it?
And that put the sea to shame. Streaks of sunlight striking stone, dappling the earth with viridian hues. How could anyone tire of such a...
Goodness, you've got pickaxe.
Has moved!
Oh, wrong bits. It's the spiky bits, not the warp bits. Okay. Oh shit. Of course. Oh, thought Cameron shot back on it before. That's done, though.
Behold, you're shining!
Diedrich, are you all right?
Oh, noble warrior! Even the sovereigns of the sky envy your ascent. Your struggle earns the awe of kings below. And yet not a soul sings your name. Well, the audience is satisfied, so that's my cue. Adieu, adieu.
The game's bugged. On that note, I'm going to call it there. We'll have a save point. We'll sort this back out when I'm next on. I'll probably be back on later. I'm just going to jump off, do some editing. Probably play some COD or some stuff stream. And I'll be back on and do some more bits probably tonight. Bitskis, bye-bye skis, have fun skis.